Chris Brown is one of the most successful R&B musicians of our time. Now, we'll delve into the full story of his relationships, which haven't been as successful. Welcome to the Top Art Legends. Let's start with singer Rihanna.
So who cares about what I spend? Look down my money, my pockets deep and they never end.
Rihanna and Chris met in 2004 at the Zed 100 Jingle Ball concert and continued to cross paths in the music industry as their careers were just beginning. However, rumors of their romantic relationship started surfacing only in 2008. Initially, they denied these rumors. "We are best friends. Honestly, we are like brother and sister," Rihanna told MTV News. "He's an amazing person, but we are not dating. We're very close friends though. Very, very close." But after a few months, they started dating. In 2009, Chris and Rihanna dominated headlines when he was arrested for physically assaulting Rihanna in his car the night before that year's Grammy Awards ceremony.
So then, I remember she tried to kick me. It's like just her just being upset. But then I really hit her, I with a closed fist, I punched her, and it busted her lip. And when I saw it, I was in shock. I was like, fuck, why the hell did I hit her like?
He pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 5 years of probation, in addition to community service and counseling on domestic violence. In 2012, Chris began dating Karrueche Tran. More on her later. However, during a brief breakup with Karrueche, Chris reconciled with Rihanna. Later, Rihanna stated that she was able to forgive Chris.
We've been working on our friendship again, and now we're very, very close friends. We built a trust again, and that's it. We love each other, and we probably always will, and that's not anything that.
However, a year later, after several collaborations, they decided to part ways for good.
Do you think Chris Brown is a true love for you?
Absolutely. I think he was the love of my life. He was the first love. And I see that he loved me the same way.
In 2017, Chris reflected on assaulting Rihanna in his documentary, Welcome to My Life.
I don't like that. I don't like you slapping me. If I go on stage, I got a scratch on my face, and I gotta explain it oh, no, I fell, or if you got a scar or a bruise, you gotta put makeup on it. I feel like shit. I'm not ever trying to put my hands on any female.
However, to be honest, it didn't really come across as genuine remorse. Both before and after the documentary, Chris did many things that contradicted what he claimed. You can learn more about this in our video. Draya Michele. Their brief relationship took place right after the R&B singer ended things with Rihanna, and before he started dating Karrueche.
He was touched by the situation. I kind of got him at a weak and vulnerable point, I guess you could say. But we really didn't discuss her.
Yeah. And how was he as a boyfriend?
Great, good boyfriend. All the rumors and whatever they have against him. I never witnessed any of that. Yeah. So I saw a different Chris Brown.
After their short romance ended, Draya and Brown remained friends. They dated for 9 months. Model and actress Karrueche Tran.
Are you a rapper? You don't sound like a rapper.
Actually, I am not. I just like listening to it.
That's cool.
Brown and Tran met during one of Tran's projects in 2011 and quickly began dating.
Now you met Chris as his stylist, or how does this relationship come together?
Yeah, about 4 years ago, I was doing a random styling job, and I went, and he was there, and he did his usual charming talk. And from there, that's where it all began.
The following year, as we've already mentioned, Chris and Rihanna reconciled, although they continued to claim that Brown and Tran were doing fine and living together. Later, Tran even increased her security due to threats she received from Rihanna's fans.
In this case, my boyfriend is a celebrity whose ex-girlfriend is
also
an even bigger, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So not only am I fighting a battle with her, I'm fighting a battle with her 14 million fans or however else. So imagine how that feels for me.
By 2013, however, Chris Brown announced that he was single, stating, "I love Karrueche very much, but I don't want to see her hurt over my friendship with Rihanna." I'd rather be single, allowing us to both be happy in our lives. And in his promotional video, he adds that he loves them both.
Is it such thing as loving two people? I don't know. I don't know if that's possible, but for me, I feel like that.
So, what happened next? In 2013, when all issues between Chris and Rihanna were finally resolved, Tran and Brown continued to date and live together. However, their relationship could hardly be called ideal. In 2014, after Chris spent some time in a rehabilitation center early in the year, Tran discovered a possible infidelity on his part, leading to their breakup. Of course, it started with rumors, and Tran found messages between Chris and other women. In April of the same year, after Chris was expelled from the rehab center and incarcerated, he called Karrueche to relay a message to his fans, which she shared on Instagram.
Just calling all my fans, letting y'all know I love y'all. Thank y'all for all the support. Thank you for everything. The new video just came out, so I hope y'all enjoy that. And most importantly, Kay, Karrueche, I love you. So, thank you.
By early August, news surfaced that Tran had once again left Chris, this time due to him liking posts of photos of himself with Rihanna that fans had posted on Instagram. Additionally, another reason was that Chris was spending more time at parties than focusing on his music. However, other sources reported that it was Chris who ended the relationship because Karrueche had sent photos to other men and discussed Chris in interviews. Just a few weeks later, they were seen together at a charity soccer match and subsequently confirmed to be back together. During the Power 106 Christmas concert in Cali, Chris announced,
"Well, I'm single too,"
shouting,
"Fuck that bitch,"
referring to Karrueche. Later that evening, he posted a photo hugging Kylie and Kendall Jenner, along with Khloe Kardashian. Karrueche's response on Twitter, "Niggas be in they feelings when you break up with them, LOL." A few days later, Chris apologized to her on Instagram. "Being young and dumb is one of my strong suits and emotional at best," he says. "I love hard and react impulsively when I'm hurt at times, so I am apologizing. I live in a glass house, and the same shit that makes me great also is my curse. Everybody know I love that girl. I don't care how my image might look to the public because I'm still gonna be the best at what I do. I just want baby girl to know I apologize."
I don't wanna play no games, fuck around, get your mind.
In March 2015, Tran discovered that Chris was the father of a 9-month-old child and decided to end the relationship. "Listen, one can only take so much. The best of luck to Chris and his family. No baby drama for me."
Oh, we all heard about Chris's baby at the same time. That you read it online, we read it online. I know you said Chris had reached out to you, but at any time, did the mom reach out to you? Because I know you guys were friends.
We were never really friends. We knew each other in passing. And yeah, she honestly did reach out to me and she wanted to keep everything positive. But for me, it's just like a different story. So I just kind of had to wipe my hands away from that.
A month later, in an interview with Iyanla Vanzant on Oprah Winfrey Network, she candidly spoke about her relationship with Chris and what was happening between him and Rihanna while she was dating him. "I was under the impression that it was a friend type of, not a friend, but it wasn't what it became to be. I didn't want to believe it." Chris attempted to win Tran back by stalking her on Twitter and Instagram. In the summer, he even managed to meet her, but the meeting ended unsuccessfully. Chris began insulting her over the things she had revealed about him in the interview, to which Tran responded, "First off, Chris Brown official, you just did an interview with Ryan Seacrest in which you spoke about me," she wrote. "My interview with Access Hollywood was not entirely about you. They asked a question, and as a mature adult, I answered. Don't be mad at me because our relationship is over due to your lack of loyalty. You know what's weak? You forcing yourself into my car, my broken window, blowing up my phone, trying to shower me with gifts. Man the fuck up and change the bullshit in your life like I've told you several times." Brown found it difficult to let Tran go. Paparazzi caught him showing up at events she attended with friends, and his Instagram arguments with Soulja Boy, who had liked one of Tran's photos, added fuel to the fire. Eventually, she turned to the court, accusing him of stalking.
But then I realized, I don't know, I just pulled myself through somehow of just, I don't want to be that label anymore. And for me to get to that, to get past that, took a long time.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It took some years.
Moreover, she alleged that he had subjected her to physical and emotional abuse during their relationship, including throwing her downstairs and threatening her life. When Tran refused Brown's request to return the diamond rings he had given her, he reportedly became aggressive. She testified in court that he sent her threatening text messages, saying things like, "I can get my money back and I'm tired of playing games," and "Bitch, I will beat the shit out of you," and "I promise you I will make your life hell." Around the second week of February, he told a few people that he was going to kill me, Tran said in her declaration. He said if no one else can have me, then he's gonna take me out. In 2017, a judge granted Tran a 5-year restraining order against Brown, citing concerns for her safety. Nia Guzman. Nia Guzman and Chris Brown met through mutual acquaintances and developed a friendship, staying in touch occasionally. Then, in 2014, a one-night stand led to the birth of Brown's first child, a daughter named Royalty. This ultimately caused the final breakup between Brown and Tran. Although the public only learned about the child when she was nearly a year old, Chris had known about her from the beginning. He always knew about her. He just wasn't ready to deal with the situation. But it's been quite the experience. I can't say anything positive about it, at all. Nothing positive, Nia shared. There was a custody battle over their daughter, but by August 2016, everything was settled, and Chris had designated days to spend with Royalty. I didn't go back to court to limit his time at all. That's never what I wanted. What's in place right now, his days that he gets her, was agreed upon. I agreed to that. That's what I wanted for him. It wasn't court-ordered or anything like that, all the way from the first agreement. It was agreed, Nia explained. Model Vanessa Vargas. Chris Brown dated model Vanessa Vargas in early 2017. He revealed their relationship in a rather bold way by posting a photo of her in lingerie on his Instagram. The couple was spotted together at various events and on dates. But their relationship was short-lived. Rumors suggest that jealousy over Rihanna might have played a part, as Chris commented on one of Rihanna's posts to wish her mother a happy birthday. Singer Agnez Mo. Speculation about a romance between Chris and Agnez Mo arose after warm, cozy photos of the two were shared on Instagram. However, it appeared to be more of a publicity stunt to promote their 2018 collaboration, Overdose.
She's my medication.
The duo shot a provocative music video together, fueling the rumors. They were also seen attending DJ Khaled's birthday party in Beverly Hills in December 2017. Shortly after the single's release, the rumors faded, making it clear it was likely just a marketing strategy.
Overdose. You put that together with Sea Breezy. I've been knowing Chris for many years. You know what I'm saying? Are y'all boyfriend and girlfriend?
No.
Okay, just checking.
It was just like we were just at the in the moment, and but yeah, I mean we've never been boyfriend girlfriends, and no, we've just been focusing on the music, and even when we quote unquote found each other on Instagram, and that was like back 2 or 3 years ago before this project even happened. And one day we just decided to, let's just play each other's music. We're familiar with each other's music, and let's just see how the vibe is.
Model Indyamarie. Chris and Indyamarie began dating after meeting on the set of his Type Away music video in 2019.
Bet I make you feel some type of way.
Little is known about their relationship, but it ended when Indyamarie discovered Chris was expecting a child with another woman, Ammika Harris. Model Ammika Harris. Chris and Ammika Harris were first linked in 2015, but little was known about their relationship back then. However, in 2019, it became clear that they had something serious, as Ammika gave birth to their son, Echo, on November 20th, 2019. Their lives took a drastic turn after Echo's birth due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Ammika returned to Europe with Echo to continue her modeling career, while Chris stayed in the United States. Despite no longer being a couple, they maintained a friendly co-parenting relationship to raise their son. Model Gina V. Huynh. In October 2020, rumors surfaced that Chris was dating model Gina V. Huynh. The two were spotted together in London during Chris's first trip to the UK since his 2009 travel ban. However, it seems their relationship was short-lived as they soon went their separate ways. Diamond Brown. Chris Brown's connection with Diamond Brown began subtly as he started liking her photos on Instagram. She was later invited to his 30th birthday party in Woodland Hills, which marked the start of their relationship. Diamond frequently traveled with Chris during his tours, and their bond deepened. In January 2022, Diamond gave birth to Chris's third child, a daughter named Lovely Symphony. A few months later, Chris posted a photo of his newborn on Instagram, publicly acknowledging her for the first time. Despite the joy of welcoming a child, their romantic relationship didn't last. However, they remained close to co-parent their daughter amicably.
Say cheese! So cute!
Rekindling with Ammika Harris. In 2023, rumors of Chris and Ammika rekindling their relationship began to circulate. In February, the two spent Valentine's Day together in Paris, sparking speculation about a reunion. More recently, on November 10th, the pair was spotted together in a video obtained by The Hollywood Fix at the release party for Chris's new album, 1111. Their public appearances suggest they may have reignited their relationship. And at the end of this story, it would be great if Chris Brown finally remained a star in the world of music and stopped being a star of scandals and accusations of abuse towards women. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell. You can also write a comment in the comment section down below. See you later on the Top Art Legends.